This attempted burglary could easily have turned into a home invasion robbery if the bad guys hadn't been just as shocked as the victims when they broke in. With police hovering overhead, more deputies here on the ground, and canines following the scent, the search for 4 teens extended from a Perry Hall neighborhood into the surrounding woods.
They were about between 15 to 17.
It all started innocently enough right here at Karen Rice's front door.
They kept ringing the bell, kept ringing it. And I was like, what is he doing? And he kept ringing and banging on the door. And so I looked out, because I never answered my door, and I saw them get out of the car, and they walked up. 3 teens carrying empty backpacks and a 4th, the presumed getaway driver, stationed outside this Volkswagen Jetta, who had come to burglarize the house. Little did they know Karen and her son were still inside. And the next thing we know is there was a crash, that they broke in, a lot of glass, I have a lot of picture frames, and 3 of them came in. They didn't know what was going on. The teens ran from the home in such a hurry that they left their car parked across the street, and deputies began pulling out all of the stops to try to track them down. After all, neighbors here say recently there have been several similar crimes in the community.
There's been a rash of burglaries in this neighborhood. They actually kicked my basement door in, busted right out of the jam, went in the house, and this was broad daylight. They went up and stole all my wife's jewelry.
And in addition to the cash, the valuables, and all the other loot, the young criminals have stolen something much more difficult to replace: the victim's sense of security. It's quite heartbreaking. Now, there's no word yet on whether the car the suspects abandoned at the scene was stolen, and at this point, the 4 teens remain at large. Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.
Jeff.